Hi everybody, welcome back to Blazing Trails blog videos. Thanks for joining me here today. We're going to go on a really premium trip today. This is one that I've been kind of saving up to do for you guys because it's one of my most favorite, most spectacular, there's that word I use too much, most spectacular quad trips that I've been on before. The last time I was on this trip was back in 2018. We're going to go up into an area of up the Horsethief Creek River Valley, Horsethief Creek Valley, west of Radium Hot Springs, and then up into a valley where the McDonald Glacier is in McDonald Creek. And when my brothers and friends discovered this valley back in the, oh gosh, that was the 80s. We didn't know those names then, and we called it Hidden Valley. And I still prefer to call it Hidden Valley because it's we just kind of stumbled upon it, and it's just this beautiful landscape that opens up in front of you, and up to one side is Mount Farnham, which is the highest mountain in the Purcell mountain range. And being that we're in the Columbia Valley now, it's the Purcell mountain range. And then we're going to climb up one side of the valley, and we can get up fairly close to a glacier. But before I forget, from my trip in 2018, which is when I first got this Sony camera, I took some pictures and videos back then, and if I see any from that trip that I can intersperse with today's videos just to make things look prettier, I might do that. In fact, I've got a little bit of drone footage from that trip that I'll probably use. And another thing that's happened here is usually I was camped over on that Settlers Road Valley east of Radium Hot Springs. And but once again, forest fire has taken over in there, unfortunately, and is burning now from the south towards the north. And it may burn everything right up to what burnt last year. It's just horrible, folks. It really is. And so I had to evacuate out of there at 1 in the morning a couple of nights ago, and now I'm in the Columbia Valley. Now, got a riding partner now. As you guys know from my channel, I spend the winters in the Arizona desert, and last winter I met Mike from Texas. Mike from East Texas. Come on in, Mike. And we enjoyed each other's company down there. To share some hobbies and interests. And Mike even bought bought his own Yamaha Grizzly quad to come up here and go quad with me. He watched my channel and thought, man, I want to do that. So so look at him. He's you know, you can't do stuff like this unless you make it happen. It doesn't just happen on its own. You got to make it happen. So Mike's driven all the way up here from Arizona. Actually, he's from East Texas, but he's kind of transferred his residency to Arizona in recent months, and he drove all the way up here to be with us on Blazing Trails blog videos and do some excursions. We've been off to a bad start because these forest fires. We've been doing more moving and working than we have having fun, but that's going to change today, man. Just wait till you see what I show you we're going to do today. So once again, as I end a lot of things, let me stop yakking and let's start riding, okay? So we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, you guys, this is the Horsethief River. Yeah, it's starting to get warm, man. You might have noticed we're wearing I had a sweatshirt on and a jacket, and because it's cool. And it was really hot there for about 3 weeks, and that's why those fires started happening. There were lightning strike fires, and but the last few days have been nice and cool. It's supposed to get hot again in a few days, though. But anyway, let's now we're crossing the river valley, and then the road continues west up the river valley. And by the way, after we go up Hidden Valley, when we come back down, we're going to go even further west out to a place called Stockdale Creek, and there's a BC Forest Service campground out there. I'll show you a little bit of video of, and we'll go even west from there out to the trailhead of that leads to the lake of the Hanging Glacier. I never hike anywhere because I can't hike. I couldn't walk out of a Walmart parking lot. But so let's get the show on the road. Let's keep rolling here. Hey you guys, this old crane here has been here. It blew its engine, I was told. I think it was 1969. Someone might correct me on that, but it's. I'll tell you what. When I first came out this river valley with my brothers and friends in about 1985, this piece of equipment was on the side of the road then, and it was old looking then. And I was told at some point that it had blown its motor, and it's just too big of a piece of equipment. They had no way to get it back to town, and here it sits, and it's just, you know, that much steel. It's still going to be here after I'm gone. Anyway, off up the road we go here. We're getting a little bit closer to the turnoff where we start climbing the side of the mountain to go to Hidden Valley. Alright you guys, we're at the turn to go up to what I call Hidden Valley, and we're going to go up here. It's marked as the McDonald Creek Forest Service Road. Okay, so we're going to start climbing up the side of the mountain valley here. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. This is not Hidden Valley yet, folks. We're still climbing the side of this mountain here and dodging rocks. Okay, folks, there's your first look at Mount Farnham poking up there. See, that's the tallest mountain in the Purcell mountain range, and we're in the Purcells. And of course, I should know how many feet it is to tell you, and I did look it up, but now I forget. But so that's where we're headed, okay? You know me and water, you guys. I always got to show you the water. Isn't that pretty? Look at that, eh? Look at Mount Farnham up there. Isn't that cool? We got all the Indian paintbrush down here below. That great shot of Mount Farnham up there. Walk a few feet over to the left and we've got McDonald Glacier up there. Man, every foot you keep going up this valley, it just gets more beautiful and more beautiful, folks. I'll tell you, it can bring tears to your eyes of beauty up here, like Shangri-La. I figured we should do a zoom shot on Mount Farnham. You guys know what this camera is capable of for zooming. Look at that. Fills up the whole screen. We're going for a short little hike, folks. Hey bears, vamoose bears, we don't want no bears.
No bears, no bears, no bears.
Oh. There was a building back there. I saw this piece of metal shouldn't be here. In fact, I'll drag it out. Wish we had a little sunshine for better pictures. You know what I think this is, folks? That's a gold sluice with mesh under the gravel there. That's what that is. It's an old sluice.
Honest to God, bonafide.
Isn't that pretty? Look at the colors of the moss. Wow. So cool.